Hi everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to make chocolate chip lentil muffins. I know that sounds a little weird. I thought so too, but since I'm really trying to make things a little bit healthier, I thought I would give it a try. And to my surprise, you can't even taste the lentils in this muffin. So I found this recipe through the Lean Green Bean website, and her name is Lindsay Livingston. She is a dietitian, and I did tweak it a little bit because I found that when I made it, it was a little dry and it would stick to the paper every time I tried to peel it. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done differently and make it a little bit more fluffier and a little bit better to my liking. So without further ado, let's get started and I'll show you guys everything that you're going to need. Okay, so we've got a guest here. Say hi, Theo. Okay, so if you guys don't have your lentils blended already, then you're going to put all of the ingredients into a food processor. But since I already have my lentils already blended, I'm just going to be using a bowl. So in this bowl, I already have 3/4 cups of mashed bananas. And then we're going to add the lentils, 1 cup of lentils into this. Okay, next we're going to add a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil in here. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. Now you can omit the sugar if you want, especially if you're making this for your baby. And I've done that in the past and it still tasted really sweet due to the bananas. All right, so the one thing that I added to this to make it a little bit more moist and fluffy is a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Next, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then the last bit for our wet ingredients is 1 egg. Okay, so now this is ready to go. We're just going to mix this up. All right, so now for our dry ingredients, we're going to be putting 2/3 cups of oats. And then we're adding another 2/3 cups of flour. Now you can use a white whole wheat flour in this. That was in the original recipe, but I'm using a gluten-free one. All right, next up, we're going to be putting 1 teaspoon of baking, this is baking soda. Oh, I put baking powder. Okay, let's fucking redo that. Okay, next up, we're going to be putting 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of baking soda. All right, so now we're just going to mix this in and incorporate all of the ingredients together. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are scraping the side of your bowl. Make sure that all of the dry ingredients that are stuck there is also going to get incorporated. Okay, so once everything is all mixed in and well incorporated, we're going to be putting 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. When it comes to chocolate chips, I just kind of measure with my heart and just kind of, see if it's enough chocolate chips for me. And then We will be putting this in the muffin tin or cupcake tin, whatever you have. All right, so that looks good to me. And then now we'll just scoop it into the cupcake tin. Okay, so I ran out of muffin paper, so I'm just going to add some butter into the tin here so that it doesn't stick when it's baking, and then it'll come out nicely when I go to take it out. My son loves eating this. I make it all the time. All right, so it's all ready to go, and it made 12 muffins. I'm going to bake this at 350 for 18 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to check it at 18 minutes and see if it's already done, and then I will show you guys the final product. All right, so that took 18 minutes for it to bake. And now I'm just gonna put this on a cooling rack to cool completely. And then this little guy here will be able to eat it. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you try this at home, let me know how you guys enjoy it, or maybe not, who knows. So I will see you guys in the next video, and take care. Bye.